Also, I'm sure you heard what Lomachenko had to say once he went back home to the Ukraine. And what'd you think about that?
Come on, bro.
Man?
But I told everybody this guy was a diva, man, from freaking like 2 years ago. You know, I could tell a person from when I met the person, when I see a person, and the way he greeted me that day when I got crazy on him, it was because it was meant to be. You know what I'm saying? I didn't like his attitude, and I showed him that you know, that my son was gonna beat him, and I told everybody my son was gonna beat him, and I've been saying it for 2 years, and we did it. You know what I'm saying? And the sky's the limit for us right now. You know, we're not even thinking about Lomachenko. We're thinking about the Jose Ramirez. We're thinking about getting all these belts. We're thinking about the money fights. You know, with Gambozes up in Australia. You know, 65,000 people. You know, that'd be crazy. You know, he'll be the first youngest guy to make about $10 million in a fight. So that's where I'm going to. You know, there's no fight with Gervonta Davis. You already heard Floyd Mayweather say that, you know, that Gervonta Davis needs another tuna fight before he fights my son. My son is not gonna stay in the 135 weight division, so that fight.
How many more fights you think you got there, Senior? 2?
Maybe 1, maybe 2. We don't know, you know, but it depends. You know what I'm saying? If the money's right, then we will stay. But I'm not gonna damage my son's career by leaving him in a weight division that he can't make no more. You know what I'm saying? My son is not performing 100% at 135 because he has to lose all that weight. You understand? So he's really fighting weak in that fight. You know, I think he will be more powerful at 140, and that's what we're trying to go to. Let's see what happens. If we get a good fight with Gambozes up in Australia, get 65,000 people, man, I'm all in for it. You know what I'm saying? And a fight with Devin Haney, a fight with Gervonta Davis, a fight with Shakur, or anybody of those guys don't make no sense right now. You know, these guys got to make up their resumes. They gotta start fighting bigger guys. You know, Leo Santa Cruz is not a freaking top dude. You know what I'm saying? My son was even telling Tank, what are you fighting this dude for? That's disgrace. That's a disgrace. You know, we're not gonna go back down and fight a guy that's 130 pounds or 126. It don't make no sense. You know, we ain't beating nobody. We going down. You know, we fighting the guys that are in our weight division, and then we go forward with that. But we're not gonna go backwards. You know, and thank God that my son has me, because I know what's good for him. I know who we can beat. Man, I could look at video for like about 1 second, and I could tell whether we can beat this guy or we cannot beat this guy. You know, and I never taken no fight away from my son. We taking all the big fights.
There's no one you think he can't beat, right?
No, of course. Yeah. Now, at this moment, there's nobody that can beat him. Nobody. You know, and it's just gonna get better as he grows, because he's going to be way faster than the other guys, and he's going to have the same or probably more strength than the guys that are in the 147, 140 pound weight division.
Like we saw with Canelo at 68 tonight.
Exactly. Right? There you go. That's what I'm trying to say. You know, the only difference is my son is not going to obtain that much punishment that Canelo obtains with it, where I don't even see that it bothers Canelo, you know. So whatever Canelo's doing is great. You know, that's his style. You know, I think that my son is just more creative in the sense of not hitting and not getting hit, you know. And it's so freaking crazy, like, you know, that people are saying that everybody knew that Lomachenko was underrated, you know, like Lomachenko was not supposed to be this great killer that everybody made him out to look like, only because my son beat him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But trust me, Lomachenko will beat Shakur, will beat Devin, and will beat Tank. Easy. You know what I'm saying? And I know. You know why I know? Because Lomachenko's not gonna be scared of their punch power. Lomachenko's gonna go straight right to the fight. He's gonna dominate. And Lomachenko got a lot of tricky fingers in him. You know, a lot of punches that come from different angles. And these kids, you know, it's a dangerous fight right now for Shakur Stevenson. I will not let you know, I will tell Shakur, do not take this fight, even though he says he will make the fight look easier than my son did with him. You know, but styles makes fights, man, and I don't consider Shakur Stevenson to be able to beat Lomachenko. I think Lomachenko could come back and get a tough fight right away, you know, because that fight that he had with my son made him a better fighter. That's what I believe.
Well, thanks so much, Tio, man. I'm sure you heard it plenty after the fight, but congratulations to you, man. You called it,
Listen, man,
prophesized
we're here to
it.
stay, baby. We're here to stay, and you guys better get used to us because the takeover is in effect, baby. And we're coming to take you. We come to take everybody. You know, we ain't going nowhere.
Brooklyn, stand up.
The takeover, baby.
Thanks. Thanks, Senior.